Is that water? Echo.
Echo.
Oh, it was so short over there. And
Echo.
Echo. Echo. This is the Jesse James.
Right here, we are in what we call our Hollywood. And that is due to the fact that Hollywood's actually been down here on 2 separate occasions to film. The first was right over here with the adventures of Tom Sawyer. In the end scene, you can see Tom and Becky making their way up this hill, chased by Injun Joe. They managed to make it to the top, but Injun Joe cornered them against the top of the cliff. Tom then threw down his lantern, and Injun Joe lost his footing, falling the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet into the raging river down below. As you guys can see, just a little bit of movie magic. The second was an old TV show called Lassie. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lassie was an old TV show about a dog named Lassie who always saved the day. In this episode, Lassie's owners got stuck in the cave system and they did not know how to get back home. Luckily for us, our hero dog Lassie came down here, found them, and led them back up to safety, saving the day once again. You guys can follow me through here, and if you take a look to the far right corner, you'll be able to see a picture of Lassie. I'm pretty sure Lassie as a character is a girl, but most male dogs had a nicer coat, so they've always used those for the show. But I think that's a character Lassie.
What?
Crazy. Look at that one.
No.
Mom, look at this one.
Wait, so these are
It
the.
just dripped on me.
Look at that.
Wait, so this is like water sort of?
So you see this water dripping? It took thousands and thousands and thousands of years for it to grow like this. That's why they say you can't touch them.
Look at that. We're far back. Look at that. Whoa. Now you need to start recording, Mama. The water, Mama, all the water that's dripping from it is right here. Look back there.
You guys can feel free to keep looking around and taking pictures of everything, but I will be talking about all the formations that you see. The most common one down here are these soda straws that I had talked about before. These are incredibly thin and get their name due to their hollows. They are just a thin shell of rock where the inside actually cools up with water. And as that water is passing through the Earth's surface, it will actually collect a bunch of minerals and deposit it inside of those straws, causing them to clog and expand into a stalactite. These stick tight to the ceiling, and as water drips off the tip of one, it'll eventually become a stalagmite. which might trip you if you're not careful. When the two of them connect, we get what we call a column, pillar, or post. All three of these mean the exact same thing, so you can column whatever you like. If you look right where my light's shining, we have what Lester Dill named his spaghetti room. Most likely due to the fact that it looks like freshly cooked pasta that has been chucked against the ceiling. And finally, if you look much deeper into the cave, you can see where it continues on for another 15.
Is the water reflective?
No, I never knew that.
It looks like, if you just shine it without the shadow, it looks like it goes deeper. Mama, you didn't look. Look, it looks so weird because it looks like it goes deep.
Yeah, it does. Look at it. The reflection's crazy.
Like, it looks like you can go deeper inside. Like, look on the phone.
Yeah, it does.
Look, looks like you can just jump in and you roll on the side of it. Wait, Mama, you can see everything that's up there now.
Crazy, but it's right here. It looks like it's really nice.
I'm gonna go over there. I can use the bathroom. Even though I already used the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
An hour? Echo! Parolina cappuccino. Me, 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 me. Now you start walking.
This section is peculiarly a fan favorite, especially whenever we change it up a little bit.
Ballerina cappuccino.
Me.
It is so cool.
I need a picture of my dad. I need a picture.
That was like a perfect picture. One more.
And then I want
Your turn, picture. Mama, let me take a picture. Let me take a picture. Dada.
I promise.
Sugar, move. I need. Wait, I need. I didn't. Oh my god.
Oh, water just fell right straight on me.
Ah!
I need a break. You don't.
58. So they just carved this out? They just carved this out? Yeah. I'm talking about this. Ah, what? Why does that look like a shade?
As you guys can see, all around the room we have what looks like grapes, or some people say cauliflower. But right above them is what appears to be a shelf. This actually forms from the water level itself. So the water can't make a formation on what it doesn't touch. So all of the water is touching underneath the shelf, forming these rocks, and then leaves the top perfectly flat. As you guys finish up in the wine room, you can take as much time as you'd like. You'd be able to head down the right-hand side, all the way into the theater room, where you're then able to find a seat and wait for everybody else. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the crystal cabin.
He has magic glasses. Cringe.
That's great. I'm gonna need my food. This looks like a little dimple.
Wait, where's the table supposed to be at? I thought it was actually going to be a table. How is this a
What does
table?
table stand for? It's a definition to hold something, right?
A table?
Yeah, it holds.
I can make one. Whoa. It does look like a dinosaur a little bit.
I am tracing wrong.
What is that? Jaden. Dada, let's get front row. Come on, Dada. Let's get front row. Jaden, come this way. Go this way with Mama, Dada.
That's just that.
It's so cold.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our theater room.
Great.
Before we get started with our light show, I do have two quick rules for you. They're super easy. In the meantime, you can keep taking all of your photos. But the first, with those photos, we ask that you please turn off flash. This will allow us to have the best viewing experience while we have lights shining from behind. The second has to do with those lights, and then we ask you please remain seated throughout the theater room. These are our grand stage curtains, standing in at about 70 feet tall, 50 feet wide, and 35 feet thick. Estimated to be roughly 73 million years old, that leaves us with the oldest backstage in the entire world. It also shows us a bit of a parting of the curtain for all of our performers. Seats for those hot summer days, and over in the corner, our very own stalactite chandelier. Guess not. No. With all of that, we have a little bit of history. Back in 1946, right at the tail end of World War II, the governor of Missouri decided that he wanted a tour. He came through and loved everything so much that he actually decided to bring us two gifts. The first was a glass slide about this big that had the American flag hand painted on it. This was used to project the flag onto the curtains right about up here, where we would then listen to the second gift, an opera singer by the name of Kate Smith, who stood right here in the party and sang for every single group that came through that day.
Oh, wow.
She would sing her own rendition of God Bless America, and after her performance, we would then record it and use it paired with that slide to put on the light show in honor of all of the World War I and II veterans. Nowadays, we have since lost the rights to that recording, but have found a new one paired with a fully automated light show in order to thank all of our veterans, both active and retired. With that, I hope you guys enjoy. like to thank you all once again for coming out here and coming on tour, as well as thanking all the veterans that we may have had in our group, both past and present, for your service. With that, you guys can follow me either down this ramp here or the stairs at the very end, and we can head on down. Make sure to have all of your belongings.